Hi guys, it's Jordan Byers, and today we are going to be doing my February Slayed It and Hated It for products from this month that I just started trying, and products that I've been trying and I just fell in love, or products that I just literally hated and need to spread the message that you should not spend your money on some crap, okay? Okay, let's just get straight into it. I have a ton of products that slayed it this month, surprisingly, and then I'll get into my hated it products at the end. So let's start with slayed it. So listen, I know this is weird, but I saw Tati talk about this soap, and I know, soap, like, Jordan, why are you starting with soap? That's so dang weird. Listen, this soap is life-changing. She talked about it, and literally the next day I went to Target and picked it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So this is the Caress Tahitian Renewal, and I like this because it has exfoliating beads in it. So like when you're like scrubbing under your armpits and stuff, those exfoliating beads like really get all of that deodorant off, you know what I mean? Because when I use normal soap that's like just normal, like flat, fluffy soap, it doesn't really get all that deodorant off, and you want to use like a puff to scrub that old deodorant off, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to stay stinky. That's why you take in a shower. But this stuff with the exfoliating beads, it seriously cleanses. It cleanses the pit, and it's just so refreshing, and it smells really good. So that's that. All right, let me talk about some makeup things, because that's kind of what you probably wanted to hear from me. Let me just talk about this. So actually this is a Morphe palette, and I actually really enjoy the Morphe palettes. I kind of wish it was see-through right here, but I just label them on the sides. I like Morphe palettes because Z palettes are way too dang expensive for me. No thank you, honey boo boo child, no thank you. Anyways, I did a video all about Makeup Geek, and I'm absolutely in love with Makeup Geek shadows. So I have a bunch of them mixed in here with some Kylie shadows that I depotted, like this purple row right here, and some of these up here, and like this row, and some of those are all Makeup Geek. And let me tell you, Makeup Geek eyeshadows have me living. They have me pigmented. They have me poppin'. Next, I have this e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. Blech. Can't talk. Anyways, okay, I'm doing a whole review on a lot of e.l.f. products, and so I brought all of those, and I had to try this. So y'all, let me tell you something, this leaves my brushes smelling so good. And I'm the type of person that, like, it takes me a while to get to cleaning my brushes. I'm not really ashamed to say that, because let me tell you, it takes a long time. This stuff is a lifesaver. You just spritz it on and then rub it on a little towel, and like, look at my dirty towel. So next I have a skincare item, and that is the Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer, and literally I'm almost out of it. This stuff is so good. I don't like using super thick, intense, greasy lotions before I go to bed, because I feel like that always tends to break me out, and I'm not trying to get breakouts. I'm just not trying to do that. I don't think anybody is. But this stuff is super light but still really moisturizing, and I tend to always have some type of dry, dead skin flaking off somewhere on my face, but this keeps it quenched. Okay, it keeps it quenched. Well, I've been trying to get into more drugstore products, because people always ask me, Jordan, what's your favorite drugstore concealer? What's your favorite drugstore this, that, this, that? I'm like, well, girl, I don't even know. So let me tell you about this. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind, and I'm in the color Fair. Okay, I bought this because Nazanin Kavari uses it, and I was like, okay, Nazanin literally slays every single makeup look ever. She literally lives, like, she lives in the same state as me, and she always goes to Poke Bros, and my boyfriend works at Poke Bros, and he's like, oh my gosh, I saw Nazanin today, and I was like, like every time she goes in to get Pokebros, he tells me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, can you tell her about me? Like, tell her I want to be friends. Like, hey, tell her about me. And he's like, no, that's weird. I'm like, boy, boy. But anyway, she uses this, so I decided to pick it up and give it a try, and it is awesome. You would think like, okay, Maybelline's probably not gonna have a super intense pigmented like full coverage foundation, but yes honey, this stuff really does cover some dark bags that are not designer. They do. They do for sure. What I use to set that concealer is this Amazing Cosmetics Velvet Mineral Powder Set, and it just looks like this. Obviously, I love it because I hit pan. This stuff makes my under eyes look like just what it said, velvet. It just looks like a nice velvet poreless finish. I actually kind of like this more than the Laura Mercier setting powder, just because I feel like the Laura Mercier setting powder gets super duper dry really quick on my face, and this does not. This keeps it like still moist but like fully poreless. Love this stuff. This is the last product that slayed me this month. I have been using this non-stop. So this is a sample. It's from one of the subscription boxes. I don't really remember which one, but I'm probably definitely going to be purchasing the full size. So this is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer, and I'm usually an all matte type of girl. I don't want any shininess coming anywhere unless it's where I specifically placed my highlight, if you know what I mean. So I was really skeptical when I first tried this because I was like, but let me tell you, when you first put it on, you're gonna be a little bit scared. You're like, okay, my face looks really greasy and oily. But then when you start putting on the rest of your face, it's really nice. And it feels just kind of like, I mean, obviously I have a matte foundation. I use the Amazonian Clay from Tarte, and my face is matte, but it just puts a nice layer of something not so lifeless. Does that make sense? It brings life to my skin, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but... So let's talk about some things that had me a little bit upset this month. So listen, I don't want y'all to be coming at me in the comments being like, girl, don't come for my boy, but this is the mascara that Shayla and Manny MUA rep for, and that's pretty much the reason why I got it, because I was like, I love Manny MUA, and I was like, okay, I need to try it. So I got one, and literally it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. So I only wear mascara on days that I'm not filming. I just wear mascara and maybe some Kat Von D concealer to cover some pimps that are not wanted there on the surface of my skin. Anyways, so I just wear mascara. So I'm looking for mascaras that literally lift and make my eyelashes look like beautiful butterflies, because I'm not wearing falsies on the day-to-day. I'm not. Who has time for that? Nobody. Anyway, this mascara does absolutely nothing. I put it on and it just kind of looks like chubs. It looks like chubs of lashes. It doesn't lift. It doesn't like elongate your lashes. It does nothing but like they just look like chubs. They look like nugget chubs just like sitting there, and you can't, it just does not look great. So, but one that I do love by Maybelline is it's the pink one. I'll insert a picture of it. I can't remember what it's called, but that's like my third bottle of that Maybelline mascara, and it's fantastic. I just do not recommend this one. It does nothing. And then my last product that did not slay me this month, absolutely did not do anything for me, was the Hoola bronzer. Don't come at me saying, oh my gosh, that's my favorite bronzer, that's my favorite contour, I use that every single day. Listen, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, personally for me, it just didn't do much. I feel like the color is too dark for my skin tone. I'm naturally very pale because I wear that SPF 100 because I'm not trying to get skin cancer. Okay, I'm not trying to get skin cancer. So I wear lots of SPF all the time, even in the winter. Don't at me in the comments. I'm just saying, this is not my color. It just, I don't know, maybe it's too warm toned for me. I really only like to wear cool tone bronzers and contours. This just didn't do anything for me, so I'm glad that I purchased the sample size, because if I had splurged on that full size, honey, I would be upset. Big time. But I'm glad I got to try it out and see that it wasn't for me. So that is all the products for this month. Slayed it and hated it video. Give me a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed. Smash that like button. Okay, that was not necessary, I'm sorry, but smash that like button if you liked the video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of the hashtag Joby squad and put on notifications, because sometimes YouTube is playing and they don't show my videos, like, ugh, over it, but whatever. Anyways, also I just want to give a little memo that I'm going to be doing a big PO unboxing, and I'm going to be doing these once a month. So every third Tuesday of the month, I will go to my PO box and then film a video and open the boxes and letters that you guys send me. So the third Tuesday of March is a PO unboxing video, okay? So if you want to send me a letter or a little package, I would totally appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!